Hunter, last time we spoke, you were being all secretive about something that was happening with your music, something big, something different. The cat's out of the bag now. Tell us what's going on.
Well, this summer, we've been releasing like one song at a time. And the reason being, I don't know, I'm excited about this sort of chapter in sort of the music world. I think, with all these different things that are changing with streaming, all this stuff, right? I think now the idea of what a quote-unquote record should be or is, whether it's like 10 songs, 12 songs, like released once every like 18 months, I think it's changing. And that's exciting because I wrote so much for Storyline and so much for the debut record. So many songs get left behind, and then so many songs get written that get forgotten about. And I think it's important to try stuff. I have no idea what the answer is, but I like experimenting with just releasing songs a little bit differently. And the songs that were released this summer were just released because we wanted to release them. You know what I mean? I like shaping records. I like thinking of things in a sort of big picture project kind of way. But I think the fun thing about what's happened this summer is, like, I get to go right here to Coffee House, talk to fans about Saint or a Sinner, which just came out 2 weeks ago. I get to talk to them about, hey, should we play this song tonight, or should we play this song tonight? Because I only have one slot in the set. What do you think? Get the vote going. And it also tells me a lot about what we should put in the show, just even before the one-on-one conversation. Because with streaming now, I can listen to them. I can see what they're playing, what they're listening to. We found out that, You Think You Know Somebody was like the most played song off the Storyline. Never knew that. What else can we do with the song? There's so many more opportunities now than just putting it on a record and calling it a day. I think now we can release a song at a time. We can do a package of some sort, and I'm working on a project that will be out soon that kind of does that. It brings all the songs that we did this summer, and then maybe some other songs, and then maybe some different versions of some songs together. And we're still kind of working through which songs will be on what, so I don't want to say too much yet because I'm still very much trying to figure this out. But
are you calling that an album then? Is that you say a project?
I wouldn't call it an album. I'm calling it a project. Is what I'm calling it.
Okay.
And we'll see how it goes.
How many times has 21 been streamed? Do you have any idea? Millions of times, I believe, right?
I don't know the number. It's a lot though.
It's millions. I heard it's millions. I saw somebody post on Facebook.
Our research and development department over here.
Okay, we'll have that answer in a second.
Dan's figuring it out.
The question is, though, does that translate to sales? I'm not asking how much money you have in your bank account right now, but I'm just wondering, is that working? Do you see music moving in that direction?
I don't know. I mean, dude, that sales versus, I don't think of that because I don't have the mind to work that way. But it's like, what are we even worried about? It'll get figured out. We got people that care about music and protect the music, and I care about writers and all that stuff. So I'm trusting that they're going to figure it out.
You think streaming's a good thing then? It's a positive thing for you. You wouldn't want to do away with it because streaming is a very polarizing thing in the music biz, right?
It's a very polarizing thing, and I think that's unnecessary. I mean, that's like saying, is high def, television a good thing or a bad thing? But not really. Obviously, it's not a direct comparison. That's a horrible comparison. I hate comparisons. Comparisons drive me crazy. They're just the worst. But I think my point is, I think streaming's a beautiful thing. I think the fans should listen to music, however they want to, and we'll figure it out from there, man. It's all about the fans.
So you recently covered Justin Timberlake's Mirrors, and you killed it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And he noticed. And he tweeted. What was that like when you saw that tweet come through?
I didn't even see it. Somebody called me and they were like, Justin Timberlake. They screamed at me, actually. Justin Timberlake just tweeted at you. And then I screamed back. And it was a very embarrassing moment in my home. But I was super stoked. I'm a fan of his. I really am. I love his live performances. I think he's a total rock star. He's a genius. And I love that song stands on its own. Doesn't matter what sort of sounds you put with it. It's a beautiful song. It's well written. I'd never realized how many lyrics were in it until I went to learn it, and it really made it stand out to me as a song. It really sort of made a lot of sense to me. So it's incredible that he noticed. I think that's something you dream about when you cover a song, that somebody's going to notice.
Absolutely.
And he did. And the band and I definitely celebrated that night on the bus.
This just in, breaking news, 17 million? Is that what you said? Over 17 million streams of 21.
That's crazy.
That's impressive.
That's nuts.